Alright, let's try this again. Apparently the first video was too long. I know it had to be 15 minutes or more. Well, anyway, here's the game. I know it's a terrible title. I got a splash screen behind it. Start game menu, options menu, quit game menu, which quits the game. Options, these are empty, but it's just to show that you can do different menus by changing the visibility. Start game, you can choose your level. We'll just pick level 1 and go in. Alright, so here's the level. I did bake the lighting, but I explain it on the other. I'm gonna explain it as I go along, but like I totally screwed my project up last Saturday. I was trying to clean up some directories and broke a ton of references. So like you can see, instructions are popping up on the screen. I'm gonna let him kill me so you can see what happens. Boom, I'm dead. He ragdolls down. Boom, I died. Alright, I'm going to restart the level. Alright, so that's one function, way to die, or to stop the game. Right, pick up the weapons. You can equip with E, swap with the mouse wheel, put it back on your back with E. Alright, let's just keep going. We know this guy's going to get us, so we shoot him. Boom, his health goes down. Uh-oh. Alright, so there we go. Let's stash the weapons so I can run. Then we're going to follow the tree line. If you look up there, you can see mobs patrolling on waypoints, which is pretty neat. Also, it kind of looks stupid running around because my blend space is broke. Also, because I was using some custom animations, and when whatever happened on Saturday when I was trying to clean up the directory structure, it killed a lot of stuff. And there's background noise because my kids are up still. So let's look. Here they are. And we saw in the instructions, got to make it to the base. Well, there it looks like a base right there. I also set it so headshots are instant death, and those guys, they vanish. Okay, so we saw the guns. They had a little tooltip. These guns are not, you can't pick these up. These rifle you can, so you have to equip the rifle, reload it. As long as you have next to max ammo, boom, you can pick it up. Sniper's the same way. It also reloads when you run out of ammo. It plays the animation, and then the pickups. There's one right here. I know because I put it there. You can't really see it though, unfortunately. I didn't get that texture working, or I didn't fix it. So here's the base. Go up to the door. And it's probably shorten that delay, but boom, here we go. Time to complete. Here's the timer. It counted up. The spacing's off a little bit, but I put a little splash thing on there. Next level. On this level, I had no time to fix my other thingy. It was totally borked. I'll show you that in a minute. So we're gonna pick up a weapon, and the boss is inside. All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. Oh, here's a bad guy. Boom, headshot. We're going to open the door. He's going to notice me because he has pawn sense on. He has way more health than the other ones. That's how. And he screams when you kill him. So now the boss is dead, and we win. That's it. That's basically the game. You can go back to the main menu, and you can start again. Did I not show you something? You can crouch, and movement and crouch is pretty crappy because my blend spaces got damaged. You can still pick up your weapon. And these blend spaces, I actually fixed these. Aim forward, plunk. I didn't make this guy patrol because he's the first one, and I wanted the player to be able to just kill him, right? Press crouch again, you stand up, shift to run, and it's got a smoothing function so that you just don't automatically, you just kind of slowly speed up and slowly slow down so it's not so jerky. You also cannot jump while you have your gun out to make it a little more realistic. That was a design decision. I tried it both ways. Oh, the water features. We have the lake right here, right? And I'm going to run over there. Hopefully I can get there before this mob gets close enough to notice me on his patrol. And we're going to run up here, and I'm going to show you the river I made, because I like it. It's pretty cool. I have some foliage, and the texture is not great. This one is a it's actually a procedural texture I was playing with. Based on the slope, it changes what it is. And so you have the basic ground, and then sandy layer, and then rocks when it gets really steep. But yeah, here's the river. That's pretty cool. Can never make it work right, like splitting it into two branches. I wanted to make a branching river at first. But yeah, some particle effects, and I think it looks really neat. And it doesn't quite match the down there, but at least it's something, because again, I lost almost the entire thing last Saturday. So hit pause and we'll exit the game, and I'll show you the blueprints. Okay, so our main menu blueprint, it's its own game mode, right? Just so for the main menu, and it just has one widget. It's to keep everything separated, and from this widget, you can do everything. So we'll go to show you the widgets under menu here. So the main menu widget, where is it? Main menu. So this is it, right? And the graph, it just again turns the buttons on and off based upon whether they should be there, and then the functionality is baked into the buttons. It's very simple. Just sets your different levels here. You can change that. The other menus are very similarly constructed. So like the pause menu, same thing. Each one has its own thing. Now, like the end of the level menu has the timer on it, and the next level, right now I have it hard-coded, but you can use an array, and as long as you name your levels correctly, you can use get level name and then pull that first character out and use that to spawn the level that you go to for your next level. So it's pretty easy. Let's see here. Now, so all of those are just different. These are for the instructions that popped up, obviously. The main menu, the HUD. This is the HUD, little image here. It's your ammo counter. And I don't know if you noticed the picture changed depending on which weapon you had equipped. So the ammo maximum and how much you had left changed too. The sniper had less than the assault rifle, for example. And then the get text, health bar percent isn't even for the progress bar. It's just thingy. I put the text for the display of the health in there too, so you can see that countdown. This one is to show the different ammos for the two different weapons that we have. So yeah. Let's see here. We'll go to the blueprints, and these are my blend spaces for the different combat poses. I actually had to build those over again. I had to pull the images out of a loop and build my blend spaces. So he can walk around. Pretty cool. Let me see, I have an aim offset, so that's how he aims up and down. Again, I had to build this also from a loop, which is, I think that's really cool. I spent a lot of time on that. It's pretty fun. Again, I said I have a separate game mode for the main menu, and then everything else is in third-person game mode, which the only thing it has is the timer function, which I changed to count up instead of count down. Then you can use it for like a grading thing at the end of the level. Okay, we're at almost 9 minutes. I only have a 15-minute video. That's why YouTube turned off my other video. I didn't realize it. So third-person character. This is where a ton of the stuff happens. I saved this because I was going to spawn a weapon. I couldn't quite get an unarmed stance working, so I'm just going to auto-spawn a weapon and kind of cheat, but I didn't have to do that. But I could also test different weapons there. This turns the HUD on, and it turns the HUD off when the character dies. For the attack behavior, this is if you press the attack button, it checks to see if you have a rifle equipped or not. A weapon, if not, it just it stops. It also checks to see the entire time if you have a sniper rifle equipped or a regular rifle equipped, and it handles the event slightly differently based on each weapon. And down here is where you can pick them up. It spawns the weapons by weapon class or item class, which is pretty slick, right? This is not them. Where is it? pickups. All right, so I have a master item that basically it's got a sphere on it. So when you get close to it, you can pick it up or drop it. I couldn't fix the drop. That's totally gone. But you can pick up the items by pressing the interaction button. There's a widget above each item. That's what you saw with the little icon. I did this. Before I did this, you could walk up to the enemies before they had sensing on and actually take the gun right off their back, which kind of sucks. Although I think I'm going to turn this back on so you can loot the enemy's guns. The fire weapons, press the fire button, and it's a sequence. They open and close the gate, stop fire, and it just keeps going through. This is how you auto fire the weapon. All right. And then we have a branch here. Make sure that your current ammo is you actually have ammunition. If you don't, it prints out of ammo. If you do, then it goes and does the line trace for the projectile. Then here is plays the sound of the projectile, plays the animation montage of you firing the weapon, right? This is where it handles your ammo amount and all that stuff. We're at 11 minutes. So basically, this is I'll just go through it. It spawns the emitter for the tracer on the impact at the end, muzzle flash on the gun, and there's a tracer for the projectile. Actually, that's spawned also. So let's get this off of there, and that changes by weapon. I think is what it was, because the child here has some of that stuff. I thought it might be projectile behavior. Oh, anyway, but it's all in there. You saw the tracer when it was firing. Here's the rifle combat blend space, the main menu HUD. This is for the first level with just the big menu. Let me see my animation here. This is where I made the blend space. I had to break that up. The AI, this is as an aim offset for the AI. He can aim up and down. He has walking and running animations. No crouching. Right now he has an unarmed run and rifle. The boss character I have a master for the pawns, and the boss character just has buffed health and damage. This is the take damage. Struct is just here to cause that instance. You have to assign it to the different things. This is waypoint actors, how you make the character run around. So you can go to the map and you can see we spawn these waypoints, and you click on the actor here and you can just assign the waypoints and he runs, right? All pretty neat stuff. I really enjoyed this. Again, I'm sorry it's really late, but apparently if you I didn't even realize what was going on, but before I knew it, I had broken almost everything trying to clean up all this stuff that I didn't use, and apparently I'd used some of it, and I ended up making all of my levels look like this one, basically. Let's see if it's still broken. I may have tried to fix it. Basically all the foliage was gone, all the textures were gone, all the references were broken, like animations were broken. It was a mess, and it's all because I tried to clean it up. Yeah, you see, this was that level. You can see this was the one the first assignment, and it's completely borked. Like I had put a building in here and some other stuff, but it's gone. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when it happened. I saw my blueprints had these little red boxes all over them. I ended up redoing everything, almost everything. I stayed up for from Saturday till Monday night. I didn't sleep. I just stayed up trying to get it finished. And that's why I had to reuse that level. I'm really sorry I did that, but I had to. I just didn't have time to fix the other one because it completely broke. So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, hopefully I hit all the notes. I think I did. On the rubric, I showed the gameplay, the trigger items, the logic, variables and rotations, all in there. The 3D building was from the lesson, this one right here, lesson 2. The water features were there, the hilly terrain, all that stuff's in there. GUI works great. Pick up items, all that stuff, parameters, end of game conditions, several of them. Hopefully that's all right. Thank you very much. It's Christopher Powell, Game 207 Final Project. Thanks.